Hi, it's Vanessa Ugeti, the True Worth expert here. Let me ask you a question. Is your subconscious mind serving you, or is it sabotaging you? And I would hazard a guess that it's probably doing both. So the purpose of this video is to help move you towards serving yourself more and moving away from sabotaging yourself. But to do this, I need to share 3 critical bits of information. So the first bit of information is that your subconscious mind's first job is actually to keep you safe, to protect you. So it's hardwired for self-preservation, which is both a blessing and a curse. So let's take a scenario. Say, for example, a woolly mammoth or a saber-toothed tiger were to drop in front of you. Immediately, the alarm reaction would be triggered, sometimes known as fight or flight. And what that means is, through physiological changes in the body, you would have more energy to either fight the animal or run away from it, which of course is a blessing. And actually, if that does happen to you, if there is a woolly mammoth that drops in front of you, I would recommend that you get the hell out of there, because I don't think these days you'd be equipped to be able to handle such a situation. So the second critical bit of information is that your subconscious mind does not know the difference between what is real and what is vividly imagined. So let me repeat that. Your subconscious mind does not know the difference between what is real and what is vividly imagined. So say, for example, you're fearful of public speaking, or networking, for example, or even being in a meeting with clients. And then when you get to the bit about discussing fees, the whole feeling of fear comes up. Now, because the subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between a real danger and an imaginary one, the fight or flight response, or the alarm reaction, is triggered in exactly the same way. So the exact same physiological responses are happening in your body, and you land up with all this additional energy. But the challenge is, there is nothing to run away from, and there is absolutely nothing that you can do to fight it. So it means that you have more nervous energy than you would do in a real danger situation. So in this situation, you could say you're likely to be sabotaging yourself. So if we go back to the example of public speaking, if you go in feeling very nervous, the chances are your performance won't be very good. Or if you go networking feeling nervous, you may hide in a corner and not talk to many people. And of course, the purpose of networking is to talk to people, isn't it? And if you're in a meeting with clients and you get to that point of charging and you're feeling nervous, you'll probably discount your fees, because that's what so many people do. So that's not going to work for you. That's really going to sabotage your behaviour. So the third and final bit of information actually comes from the last 2 bits. If you don't know the first 2 points, then you can't possibly change it. But the good news is, now you do know that, when you do have situations which are imaginary fears that come up, once you're aware of it, you can do 2 or 3 things to change the course of action that you take. And the first thing to do is have that awareness. And the second thing is to take deep breaths, because when that fight or flight response is kicked off, it always affects the breathing, so the breathing becomes shallow. So you need to take deep breaths, and in that way you will automatically calm it down. And then the third thing is to challenge that fear with your conscious mind and calm yourself down with some words, telling yourself that it's only in a pattern and you don't need to follow it. You don't need to do what it's telling you. So in that way, the results you will get will be far more beneficial to you. So in summary, there's 3 key things. Number 1, your subconscious mind is hardwired to protect you, and therefore that is what it's going to do. Number 2, it's impersonal, and it cannot tell the difference between what is a real danger and what is a vividly imagined one. And number 3, with your conscious mind, once you have that awareness, you can change the course of action and therefore enable your subconscious mind to serve you more rather than sabotage you. So if you found this really useful and you enjoyed it, please don't keep it to yourself. Like and share it with your contacts because they deserve to know about it too. And if you have any questions, please feel free to get in touch and I'd be delighted to help you. So that's Vanessa Ugatti saying bye for now.